my goodness. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Gimmicky? Maybe. Life-changing lashes? Possibly. What is up, my fam bam? How are you guys doing today? What is new with you? I am Ashley with AEHM Artistry, and what is new with me is I picked up the brand new Ardell magnetic lash liner set, and I want to test it out today and see if it's any good, see if it's groundbreaking, see if it's life-changing lashes, or if it's just kind of gimmicky garbage trash. And I really want to find out because I've been eyeing magnetic lashes for a few months now, but the original ones that came out were super expensive, and I was like, I don't know, I don't want to spend $70 to $90 on these lashes, so I'm gonna wait and see if any affordable brands come out with it. And lo and behold, about a month or so ago, Ardell launched these ones, but they just came to my Ulta, so I just became aware of them, and I want to review them for you guys today and see how they work. And this set only retails for $15, and of course with like Ulta and some drugstores you can find a little coupon like I did, and I think I paid like $11.50 or something, and they are reusable multiple times, so I really can dig that. Now I'm probably in the minority here, but I actually really like the original Ardell magnetic lashes, the ones that you have to sandwich together. If you have been with me for a while here on YouTube, then you might remember that review video that I did, I want to say a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago even. And to this day, I still use those when I want something like quick and I don't want to mess with glue and I just want something maybe that I'm going to only wear for a little bit. I can sandwich them on. But those lashes do come with some disclaimers, and I think that's why a lot of people had trouble with them, because they didn't maybe know the different ways and the workarounds to get those lashes to work, because they're not as simple as it seems. You do have to do some different techniques and liner and mascara and all of that to really get them to stick and stay all day. So we're going to find out if that's the case with this, or you just line and you pop it on. That will be super breezy, but if it needs some tweaking, we will mess around with that. So if you want to see that, if you want to see me apply these in my first impressions and give a little review and hopefully see how long that they wear and if they last good and they don't blow off in the wind, then you're in the right place. So all you need to do now is sit back, hang tight, and keep on watching. Boop! Before we jump into it, I just want to say really quickly, if this is your first time stumbling upon my face and my channel, I would love it if you would consider at any point going down and hitting that little red subscribe button, because I post videos at least 3 times a week, all beauty related and all cruelty free as well. Guys, I'm going to dive right into this lash kit and start opening it up. Now, I want to show you really quickly, I did prep my eye area. All my makeup is done, every single little bit. I did do my eyeliner just in my upper water line, like underneath my lashes with my Marc Jacobs highliner pencil. I don't know if I'll have to go over that or not with this gel liner, but we'll play around and we'll see if we can get away with not doing that. And then of course I did my mascara. Now that was a key element in using the original Ardell magnetic lashes, was to line the upper waterline and do a heavy coat of mascara, and then of course do your base liner. Now this part is the base liner. So I like the idea of not having to sandwich the lashes, because that's the trickiest part I feel of magnetic lashes. So when I saw these coming onto market, I mean, I want to say probably 6 months ago, I was very intrigued, because I was like, that's what everybody's complaint was trying to get the sandwich to be perfect. And if this is just pop right on, that'll be so much easier. So this is the little kit right out of the box. You have a gel liner in black, and it's a little gel pot. It does come with a little brush here, but let's see how it looks. It's okay. I'll try doing a little line on my hand, but I have my backup brush in case I want to use my regular standard one. And then I got the wispy lashes. Now I think there were 4 different lash styles that you could choose from. I usually go with the demi wispies, but my Ulta didn't have that in stock. They just had the wispies, and then the 110s. Those ones are really soft and subtle, but the wispies are more fluttery and slightly full, but not too much, but they are on the longer side. And then I think the other 2 were accent lashes. I'm going to zoom you guys in. I'm going to see how these fit and if I need to trim them at all, and I'll show you how I like to trim magnetic lashes, because there is a special way. And let's start painting on this liner and let's get started. I'm excited. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of the lashes and I'm going to measure it along my lash line to see if I need to trim it down at all. I did need to trim the magnetic ones, the original magnetic ones, so I'm assuming I'm going to have to do that with this pair as well. And I like to trim this side, which has the longer piece, just because these are already pretty long. I want to keep it a little bit shorter. And as you can see, this is where I'm comfortable putting my lash band, and it's very droopy on this side. So I'm going to trim it down just, and this is very important, I have to trim it to the next magnetic piece, because if you don't, you'll see a little lift because it won't lay down. That's the only unfortunate part with these magnetic ones, is you're kind of stuck with where they put the magnets, and sometimes it's not the best best for your eye shape. So hopefully you can see what I mean when I mean you have to cut up to the magnets. This lash in particular has 4 little itty bitty tiny like magnets right along the band. So I'm gonna have to trim. I'll leave a little space. We'll try not trimming right up to it, but I know I'm probably gonna need to. But it's sad because it doesn't, I'm somewhere in between this middle piece right here. It would be perfect to go like right there, and that's what I'll do, but I'm a little worried, honestly, how it'll lift, you know what I mean? Yeah, because that's gonna be the perfect length now, but I'm just worried about the lifting on that side, but we'll see. Let's do one eye at a time and play around with it. It does say on the box to do 2 layers of the liner and then apply it when it's somewhat tacky wet. Let's see how this little brush that comes with it goes. Oh, it's very, very creamy formula, which is awesome. That's actually a pretty decent brush. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try the brush, try the whole kit, make a whole experience happen. And I'm not doing a wing or anything. I'm just gonna line like I normally would, just so it's like a medium thickness of a line. Okay, I'm gonna switch because it's too short. The actual brush is good, but it's too hard to control how short that brush is. So I'm gonna switch to my classic one that I use. All right, let that dry. We'll go in with another layer, and I am going all the way down to the base right here, the base of where the lashes pop out of the lash line. So that's really where it's important to stick. Okay, that is a good black, that's a good black liner. All right, let me apply these. I'll try doing it with my finger. Hopefully they'll just pop right on. Is that on? I think it's on. Take my tweezers and just kind of make sure. That is so wild. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Feels on. Let's see how easy it is to pull off. Easy, but you can tell that they're on. So that's really neat. Now I wonder if I need to reapply it, but let's just see if I could just pop it right on. Oh yeah, I feel it. Do you see that? Goes in and it kind of lifts the skin. Ooh, that's cool. Ah, oh wow. Okay, now it's like really sticking and almost got more sticky as I let it dry a little bit. Oh, that was so easy. Oh my goodness. What's nice about the magnetic lashes is you can really quickly like readjust it. So if your lashes are like a little to the side on one side versus the other, all you have to do is peel it off and pop it back on. That is really neat. I wonder how it will do throughout the day. I think it's a little more comfortable than the sandwich magnetic lashes, but I still feel them just like I would any other lash, just not quite as heavy, but I definitely feel them. So these aren't completely weightless. Let me kind of pinch my lashes to it to make sure that they blend. All right, I'm gonna apply the other lash really quick, and then I'm gonna zoom you in really close and you can see if it's detectable at all or if it completely gets a pass. So I'll be right back. All right, that is as close as I can get, and I'm sure we're both uncomfortable with this, but these are the lashes. So underneath, I think they're pretty undetectable, unlike the regular sandwich magnetic lashes where you could see a little band and you would have to blacken it with an eyeliner, at least what I would do. You don't have to do that with this. And here is the top of the lash band, which to me looks pretty typical. I don't see any nuances or anything different. I think it looks pretty darn tootin' nice, quite frankly. Wow. All right, so one thing I do want to mention when I was applying the other one is I actually went ahead and was messing with this one because of thumbnails and taking pictures and stuff, and it was able to reapply the lash about 3 times, and then I noticed a tiny little patch missing and it's starting to lose its tackiness or stickiness or magnetic ability. So I just very gently relined the liner again and I popped it right back on, and it was simple dimple, really easy. Really quickly, let me just go ahead and pop in right here the wear time and how everything was working throughout the day, if it started popping off or getting moved around or anything like that. Quick update, yes, it's kind of, I'm at Disneyland, random, I know, but we're here for a few hours and my lashes have been on for 7 hours. Everything's looking really good. Can't say the rest of my makeup's looking good, but the lashes looking good, no issues. Everything looks fine. There we go. Also, sneak peek at next week's vlog. Okay, so there you have it. I don't know if that changes your opinion or anything like that or sways you one way or another. Based on my first impressions, I'm really impressed with this lash set. I actually prefer it over the sandwich lashes so far because the fuss. You didn't have to get it exactly right. You could just plop it right on and you can very gently adjust, where the magnetic you would have to keep re-sandwiching. Once you get the hang of it, it's no problem, but this one you don't really have to get the hang of. It's pretty simple. You just kind of scoot it to where it needs to go. So I'm super, super excited for this set, and I hope they come out with more styles because I like to switch it up over here. And this is a nice soft natural lash, but I like all different variations. With that said though, Eylure is coming out with a magnetic set as well, and they have a liquid liner as opposed to a gel liner. So let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see me review that set and my thoughts and opinions, and if it's just as easy or whatever. But this Ardell set, 15 bucks, I'm really digging. Like I mentioned, I got my kit at Ulta, and I've seen that it's at Sally's as well, and I'm sure that means it's coming down the pipeline if it's not already yet in your local drugstores, Walmart, Targets, all of that. So check that out if you want to. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you just stumbled upon my channel for the first time and you like what you saw so far and you want to see some more, now would be a good time to go down and hit that little red subscribe button. That way you get notified when I post new videos, which, like I said at the beginning, is 3 times a week. And if you're not following me on social media accounts, make sure to follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and stuff like that, because I often update you guys on the things I'm using here, if I'm continuing to use it, if I continue to like them, or if I decide I don't like them, and all of that. It's just a little kind of extension of the channel over there with me. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that every single one of you guys out there, every single one of you, have a great, freaking awesome, wonderful, beautiful day.